I want to take what I learned in 2020 and share with you guys about how I'm going to make 2021
my year.
Be humble. Sit down.
and how you can too. And I want to talk to my Gen Zers.
Let's kick it.
For me, pretty much what I've decided is my motto for 2021 is
YOLO.
what 2020 taught me. Nothing is guaranteed. I might not have a tomorrow. I might not have a 5 minutes from now. And so living every single moment to the fullest. For me, 2021 is going to be a year where I just like stop overthinking and I just
YOLO it.
the first thing you're going to have to do to make 2021 your year is reflect. Again, 2020 was crazy, so just like go back, think about your year, think about how it affected you personally. What did you do in your life that worked? What did you do in your life that didn't work? What did you learn overall? For me, I learned that you can put in all the work, you can do everything right, and ultimately there's still things in life that you can't control. And then while you're reflecting, this is going to sound really deep. Second thing you need to do to make 2021 your year is figure out who you are and what you want. I talk to so many people my age where it's like, and what do you want to do with your life? And they're all just like,
I don't know.
I'm not really sure.
And I am a firm believer that a huge part of that is just simply we're not self-aware and they don't really know what they want. We're a generation that is fed by so much content and so much media every single day that it's like, if you can you literally like just turn off your phone, pause this video, just like sit there with yourself? Like, are you comfortable enough to do that? Or do you constantly need to be distracted? Like, even thinking about something, literally, can you just sit there and like be present with yourself?
I know I struggle to do that.
Like quiet everything around you, quiet the people, quiet the media, and just figure out like who you are at your core and like what lights you up. It can be really difficult and it takes some intention, but it's something that you really have to do. Otherwise, you're gonna live your whole life in this kind of just
Like, yeah, I guess I'm happy.
we all have like passion and fire inside of us. You just have to like bring that out. It makes me so sad when I'm talking to people my age about like our dreams and their passions and they're just
Like, I don't really know exactly what I want to do.
I'm like,
Well, you need to figure it out because we're getting older.
I also wanted to elaborate. I feel like I'm making it sound like everybody has these like huge dreams, like wants to be a singer, an actor, a doctor, like these crazy dreams. And I wanted to say that like following your passion looks different for everybody. So I literally have a friend where her passion be like a stay-at-home mom and have a family, and that is awesome. Bless her heart, could not be me. So everybody's version of like finding their true passion is different.
the generations above us, and it just breaks my heart how many of them just like work 9 to 5s, have kids and husband, whatever, and are like kind of happy. They're not like genuinely fulfilled, and I think it's because they're not stepping into their true passion and their true purpose.
And it makes me so sad.
Imagine what type of world it would be if we were all doing what we're passionate about and what we have a fire for. Like, I just think this world would be such a different place. This stuff takes time, y'all. It takes time and it takes discipline, and it's easier said than done. I know that. Last night I started reflecting on my year, and do you know how many times I found myself scrolling on TikTok when I was supposed to be looking at self-reflection prompts?
Quite a few times.
My tips for like reflecting and becoming like self-aware and figuring out what you, a lot of really good like prompts on you just genuinely like think about the question. A lot of them for about like finding your passion in life is like, what were you naturally good at growing up? What can you do for hours on end without getting tired? What would you be doing if you had all the money and other people didn't get an opinion about what you were doing? Third thing that you need to do is that once you've kind of figured out what you want, you're probably going to have a lot of different decisions to make. So instead of constantly being in the
Maybe.
Here, I'm thinking about it.
Still deciding. Like,
do something. I'm so sick of our generation, and I do this too, where I'm like,
thinking about
Or
it.
I'm deciding.
I'm not really sure yet.
2020 showed us that anything can happen, and so while you're sitting in this period,
Like, I'm not sure. I'm still deciding.
like life is going on, you might not get a tomorrow, sister. Some decisions are bigger than others. Some you're genuinely going to need to think about for a little bit, but I'm just saying, don't let yourself decide for too long. It's definitely a coping mechanism when we're scared. We're scared to pick this or this, so we're still deciding while time like passes us by. Eventually we're forced into a decision. You might pick wrong. You're gonna come out of that learning something.
And life goes on. So
You know what? You can change your life at any time. You can pick a new decision at any time. It's scary, yeah, but
I need to do this, but I'm not going to.
what if you die in 2 weeks, bro? Nothing's guaranteed. Once you've made your decision, plan, but be flexible. Basically, just kind of like loosely plan out how to use your time with intention. Time is the one resource that we can never get back. Again, living in a world of social media, it's so easy to just like waste so much time on my phone, just waste time doing things that don't really ultimately matter. So once you've figured out what you want with your life and you've kind of decided what's important to you, spend time on those things and don't spend time on things that drain you. And stop wasting so much time on your phone. Like, once you figured out that like this is your dream, come up with a plan on how to get there. I'm just going to use myself for an example. I want to be an actor. That's not something, contrary to what people believe, it's not like one audition and you get it and you're like a superstar. It's not like that at all. It's very much a process of like working your way up. A lot of actors start off with co-stars and guest stars, and then you might get like a small feature in a series regular, and then like it's just a process of like working your way up, and it takes years and years and years. But I kind of have like a loose outline of like where I'm supposed to be and what I should be doing. I decided when I was 15 I was going to move to California when I was 18. Like, that was a part of the plan, and I worked towards that for a couple of years. Again, life is going to throw things at you, but do what you can with your time and stop waiting out on your dreams. And if you're not willing to be a little bit unrealistic, and if you're not willing to take a jump eventually, and you're just going to keep like pushing off, like,
Maybe I'll chase that dream one day.
you don't deserve your freaking dream and you're not going to make it. Sorry, but clearly you don't want it that much if you're not willing to put in the work. So. Again, with the acting thing, and this makes me so sad, I'll tell them, I'm trying to pursue acting.
No way, like, I've always wanted to be an actor.
And I'm like, oh,
Like, what are you doing to pursue that?
It's just something I've like always wanted to do. I just don't really know how to get there.
you came up with a plan and you were intentional, you could make it happen. You're just not trying. So don't tell me that's your dream if you're not going to put in the work.
Okay, well, if I said something that hurt your feelings, I'm sorry.
Sit down. Be humble.
Not going to be easy. There's going to be so many obstacles at you. You're probably going to fail a million times, but at least you're trying. At least you're doing something. Another thing that I think is going to make 2021 better, I decided I'm just going to like stop thinking so hard about life and making everything so like deep. Like, if you love somebody, tell them. If you like somebody, tell them. If you want to move to New York City, do it. If you want to drop out of college, do it. If you want to get a new job, do it. You only live once, and if something's not making you happy and it's practical, do it right away. If something's not making you happy and it's not exactly practical, come up with a plan on how to get out of it. Or figure out a way to make yourself happy in the midst of it. This year I made a lot of mistakes, but you know what? I don't regret any of it because all of it taught me a lot.
Do some wild things,
Make some mistakes, do
some things that make you highly uncomfortable.
Because that's how growth happens. So, yeah. We're all gonna die. So just...
YOLO.
Oh my gosh, that girl working at Yogurt Town is like super cute. Should I say something to her?
YOLO.
Most of the time, the stuff that we like talk ourselves out of doing is so silly and it's not even gonna matter. It's gonna matter in the long run, so just like do it. Take an impulsive trip with your friends. Spend that money because, again, we're all gonna die. And I would have rather used my money for fun stuff than die like savings, Take big risks. Do things that really, really scare you. The people that make it in life are always the one that take the biggest risks. It might feel like a leap of faith to you. It might be really freaking hard. People might tell you you're crazy. That's how you know you're doing something right. And the nice thing about time going by so fast, when you're going through those hard moments, I always remind myself, I'm like, time literally flies, Sophie. Like, you're gonna be through this so quick. And it's true. Time flies, and the older you get, the more you realize that, and this life goes by quick, and so you're gonna be fine. Take the leap of faith. It might suck for a little bit, but you're gonna be fine. In 2021,
Shut up.
not everybody needs to know what you're doing all the time. Set some goals and smash the hell out of them in silence. Do it for you because you want to do it. If you feel like you constantly need to post it or get the approval of people, maybe you're not actually that passionate about it. Maybe you're just trying to please other people.
I know I'm coming off as very blunt in this video, so please hear my heart behind everything I'm saying. I know there are exceptions to everything I'm saying. A lot of this is opinions, and take this whole video just as some thought-provoking information for you. You don't have to agree with everything I'm saying. I just hope that it sparks something in you. But at this point, I wanted to say, I know a lot of people post for like accountability and that helps them. I just want you to kind of check in with yourself and just make sure you're chasing your goals and doing those things for the right reason. That's all. Love you.
Another thing we need to do in 2021, look at the bright side and embrace the small things. Choose joy when possible. I know that's easier said than done. Mental health comes into that. I know we all know those people that no matter what's thrown at them, they seem to be positive, and I think that it's a mindset. It's choosing that, yes, this sucks, yes, this is hard, but I'm gonna learn from this, I'm gonna grow from this. And I woke up this morning, I have food. 2021, when it comes to setting your goals, you might feel very inspired, especially after a crap year like 2020. I think that just, I don't know, for me anyway, that just like inspires me even more to do what I can to make 2021 great. Set big goals for yourself. Obviously, I'm a big
dreamer.
I'm definitely a visionary, but don't overwhelm yourself with like too many goals, if that makes sense. First off, it's probably not realistic to achieve like 50 things. Second off, you're going to feel overwhelmed. I think that is why most people fall off the bandwagon by February, is just too many things. Yeah, set just a couple goals and set really practical steps on how to get there. Don't just say you want to lose 10 pounds. Say you want to lose 10 pounds, you're going to only eat 1,800 calories a day, you're going to work out 5 times a week, and you're going to work out these days, and these are going to be your workouts. Like, plan it very specifically. Another thing in 2021, but be open to change. Life's going to throw at us what it's going to throw at us. Don't get so caught up on the little things. Last thing to do in 2021 is figure out what your best life looks like
on a day-to-day basis is what I'm referring to. So kind of like your daily habits that are going to help you to achieve your goals. Because obviously we can set all the goals in the world, we can have these huge dreams, but if you're not working towards them, they mean absolutely nothing. And so everything is built in your daily habits. So figure out what those daily habits that you need to implement are, and figure out the ones that work for you that are going to help you achieve your goals.
For some people,
Waking up at 5 a.m. and meditating and journaling.
I used to try so hard to make that be me, because I saw all these people on YouTube and TikTok doing that, and they seem so happy, like they had their ish together. But you know what? When I wake up at 5 a.m., all that does is give me a
Mid-afternoon crash.
20 minutes of meditation and yoga just to like bring my mind to peace in the morning, and I'm ready for the day. Any longer than that, and it's just like, you don't need to do a million self-care things. Know that your best is not going to be everybody else's best. Maybe you're a night owl, maybe you work best, most creative work happens at night, and sleeping from 5 a.m. to noon is what makes you feel productive and awesome. I hope that in 2020 you were able to take some time and like figure out who you are and how you work. And if you didn't,
Life goes on.
hopefully, figure out your little like daily habits that help to keep you grounded and passionate and keep you at your best and your healthiest. Okay, I know that was a lot. So basically, to sum it up, to live your best life in 2021,
Freaking YOLO, man.
you might not have a tomorrow, so
Chase your dreams.
Do what makes you happy.
Take action.
Be impulsive.
Love hard.
Spend hard.
love yourself so much, so that way you can love others even
Better.
Good Lord, what am I doing with my life? All of this advice is coming from a 19-year-old who wants to be an actor.
Your familiar faces.
What's better than 2020 vision?
2021 vision.
Right? Ready, K-Man. Comment if you have any questions. Feel free to slide in my DMs if you have questions, or if you have a